it just got really, really real for P. Diddy. Reason being, Rolling Stone just published a new article about the rap mogul detailing his life story and his rise to fame starting in the 90s. And this goes right along with his current federal criminal investigation, which could land Bad Boys Sean Diddy Combs behind bars for life. During their 6-month investigation, Rolling Stone reporters actually reached out to 300 plus people that were around P. Diddy from the 90s until now, and interviewed over 50 of his former friends, acquaintances, employees, artists, and industry insiders. Even though many of them refused not to talk, but those who did had a lot to say. Several sources, including close associates of Diddy's from his bad boy days, told Rolling Stone that he has a dark side and could be a menace figure. They're saying he's desperately a person that seeks acceptance. He's what my son calls an AC, an attention craver. In Rolling Stone's piece, it details several instances of either alleged outright violence or fits of rage, which the outlet reports goes all the way back to his days at Howard University when he was a student. One alleged incident details a time when P. Diddy's accused of jumping a record label executive who started dating his ex, the late Kim Porter, whom he's alleged of abusing in the Rolling Stone piece. He's also accused of not ever letting her really move on throughout what is described as a tumultuous and toxic relationship. Other women Diddy has dated are also mentioned in the Rolling Stone story, including Jennifer Lopez, who told Rolling Stone that the Bad Boy staffers were trying to send her a message via through Diddy after their split in an attempt to win her back. She said that Diddy sent these Bad Boy workers to TRL Studios to stand outside with signs begging her to get back with P. Diddy at the time. Not only that, but according to Rolling Stone, Diddy made sexual advances to his female employees and other female associates, acquaintances throughout his reign. One woman claims he approached her boss to solicit her for sex. In yet another alleged instance, he's accused of attacking a woman at Bad Boy's office, which required employees to kick down the door and tear him away from the woman because he was going ballistic. There's a lot more in the Rolling Stone piece, including claims that Diddy was jealous of Tupac and Biggie's relationship, and that he wanted the spotlight after Biggie had passed away. Several Bad Boy associates and employees described this as a hating-ass character. The thing about all of this is that the grand jury has now intervened, and witnesses are being contacted to potentially testify so that they can get a possible indictment. Despite his mountain legal challenges, Diddy has denied most of the wrongdoing against him. But you have 50 people that are against you. And these are 50 people that are pretty much credible witnesses because these are people that were there. Acquaintances, employees. These people were there with him. So we know how this thing is going to turn out for the most part. He will not escape this because we know once you get Homeland Security and these federales in there, they're not going to make a move until they got all their I's dotted and their T's crossed. And that's when they're going to come and indict P. Diddy, and they going to take his head off. They going to do what they do. We know what they do. They do not play. And that's why it's said that Homeland Security agents are still in the process of gathering evidence in their federal investigation of Puffy Combs. One of the sources said that Homeland Security investigators are making sure their investigation is thorough to ensure that any potential indictment brought forward against Puff Daddy is bulletproof. We know how they get down. Once they come in, it gets really, really sticky for you because they're going to make sure that they got everything they need to get you prosecuted. And there's a lot of sickening allegations that have been made against P. Diddy, so it's going to be a hell of a trial to see him squirm and wiggle his way up out of this one. All the money in the world won't be able to save that boy. See, money and the power, yeah, it's nice in a record, but money and the power, they'll still take you down. See, they finna try to stick him with every fork in the kitchen drawer. The barbecue fork, the little baby's fork, the daddy's fork. They gonna stick him with every fork they possibly can because it's high time. He been getting away too long. Now the dirt must meet the road. And that's where it gets funky for him. And they're gonna take care of business. And just like they said, he wanted Biggie's spotlight after Biggie passed away, according to some of his employees. Which we kind of know it because you remember the award show when you had Death Row there, Suge got up there and he was like, so when he said that, he was throwing a shot at Diddy. But that shot was somewhat a true statement because Diddy wanted that limelight. And that happens a lot when people want that limelight. They be like, ooh, he's to get the fame. All the people love you. The fans is hollering your name. Then the person next to you be like, man, I want to get my name hollered too. So they want the money, but they also want the fame. And we notice that in the music world, some people just want to be famous. They don't even care about the money part. They just want to be a known person. It's almost like social media. I just want to be famous. I just want people to say my name and acknowledge me that I'm him. They're not really concerned about the money. But P. Diddy, he wanted the money and the fame. He wanted the money and the power, but it's short-lived. He had a good run, but in my humble pie, his run is over. You know how they do it. First we take the money, then we take the power. They're going to take his money with all the lawsuits, and once they take his money, the power's gone, then we're going to lock you up. And with that, I'm going to say this is the news in you. North, east, west, south, unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.
Star Child, I never
seen the sunshine like this.
I never
Never seen the moon glow like
Hey yo, I
this.
never
Never seen the waterfalls like this.
I never